What up, world? It's Trent for TwelvesGaming. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a wonderful and fantastic day today. As you can see, I am playing some Old School Rune Scape. Yeah, this is a game I used to play a lot. Actually, I play it a lot right now, so heck, why not I make some videos on it? And with Trailblazer League coming out in one day, yes, that is 24 hours from now, we're going to be playing a lot of that, and I have a little bit of a route planned out. It might be a little bit different from most people just because of the route that I'm going, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be rushing the stronghold right away to get that 10k. I am not rushing that right away. I'm going to be hitting it within the first hour, just not as soon as I land here in the main game. So, hello everybody. Well, at least this man didn't get my frame again and block everything off. This guy, oh my gosh. So I'm pretty sure this is the main area that we're going to be starting in, give or take a tile or two. I do have all of the inventory stuff here that we would start off with in the main game as soon as we land from Tutorial Island onto the mainland here. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is coming along here, dropping all of my runes and coming over here claiming my free runes from the Magic Combat Tutor. Once I get those, I'm going to be rushing along this way. I'll be picking up those other runes as well. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be running or rushing all the way to Stronghold Security through here all the way over to Barbarian Village there. I'm actually going straight to Fossil Island right away. Now, hopefully I get there and it's not busy. I do plan on getting up at 3 a.m. Yeah, 3 a.m. to be on when the servers go live. I don't know all of my relics that I will be picking, and that's another reason why I'm going to be getting up at 3 a.m. is so I can see those relics, because they're going to be released 2 hours before the game comes out, and I believe the game is released at 5 a.m. Hopefully that all works out well. It probably won't work out that way, because I'm probably going to be sleeping in, like always. So we're going to come over here to the dig site, and like I said, I'm going straight to Fossil Island, so I'm going to be blasting through this gate and running all the way up this way. Benefit of Twisted Leagues, benefit of Trailblazer Leagues is we're going to have infinite run as soon as we get onto the mainland, and I should actually talk about that a little bit. I'm going the wrong way. I want to come up over here this way. I should actually talk about that just a tiny bit, because we do know the first relics that we're going to be picking. We have Endless Harvest, we have Production Master, and we have Skilling Prodigy. Now, the one that I am going to be picking, like I picked over in Twisted League, was the Artisan one. So I'm going to be picking Production Master, which is when doing the following activities, all items will be processed at once, awarding full experience. So I don't need to sit there and wait throughout my entire inventory to get processed. It's just going to be instant one tick. Everything is complete. Gather all of that experience and then on to the next skill or back into gathering. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, how come you're not picking Endless Harvest? And if you don't know what Endless Harvest is for all the gathering resources, so the opposite of my Production Master. So mining, fishing, and wood cutting are going to be all automatically banked. So as soon as I mine something, it's going to go straight to my bank. It doesn't go to my inventory, and it's doubled, and it also gives me 2 times the experience for that. So that's going to be a lot of experience in those slow gathering skills. But I feel like for my game style and gameplay, I'm going to be getting most of my material from Slayer and PVMing, so I'm really leaning towards that Production Master. And another reason why I'm not picking the Skilling Prodigy, like a lot of other people are doing, so they can unlock their content a lot quicker and faster, is the Skilling Prodigy is, yes, it is good. You get that 12 boost, but endgame, completely useless. Even, you know, sort of like the high mid game, completely useless. As soon as you hit 87, there's no need for it anymore, because it gives 12 levels and your max level is 99, of course. So that's why I want to go with those Production Masters, because smelting, fletching, herb lore, cooking, crafting, all those are going to be boosted, and it's going to be great. And I'm just going to blast through all those quick artisan levels. Plus, I really want to get crafting up quickly because of my route that I'm going. So enough rambling. As you can see here, I am getting ready for Fossil Island. We're going to get straight to Fossil Island right away. And the reason why I'm coming here is because... oh, sorry. I have to bank all of this stuff before I get here, because this, I don't think, is going to be built yet. Actually, it doesn't really matter if I go, because I go onto the travel boat here, and you can probably already see on the ground why I'm here. But if we go here, we go to the north of the island, so we hit option 2, then we click on the boat again, and we hit option 3, which takes us out to sea, and then I can use this bank chest right here, and I can deposit all of this goody stuff into here. Get all this crap in here for now. And then I travel the boat, and I go back to the camp, which is 3. And as you can see on the ground here, I have 3 plank spawns. So with Trailblazer Leagues, you're going to be getting boosted experience. I believe it's ×5. Yes, it's ×5 at the very beginning. So you're only going to need 2 inventories of planks here to get to level 25. And that's why we want level 25, is because we're going to be coming back here doing birdhouse runs. And to make a clockwork, you need level 25 construction. So that's why I'm going to gather these planks. If it is not busy, I might even gather an extra 1 or 2 inventories of planks, because it's going to save me a lot of money. I'm not going to be spending all that money to create my logs into planks, or that time running to the sawmill and back and forth, right? This is going to be a lot quicker, because I believe these things spawn very quickly. Let's go pick up these 3 here and see how quickly these do respawn. Come over here, grab this 3rd one. I don't think I can get this one. Okay, so I can only grab 2 of these. Can I go around this way? No. Yes. No. Okay. So that is nice that I just found that out right now. So I can't grab that. So I will be world hopping quite a bit and to get these planks. I don't know how many worlds are going to be available. I am in the Rune Cup, so that's going to be nice. This is probably a 30-second spawn, but once he spawned up, I'm just going to continue picking these back and forth, going on the barge, traveling over, traveling back. Once I get all of that done, right, my 2 inventories, 2 or 3, 4, however busy it is, you know, I'd rather spend my time here gathering these planks right away versus rushing through the stronghold, then wood cutting, and then running up to the sawmill, back and forth. Look, okay, the planks are back up right now. So once I've done that, I'm going to be heading to the stronghold now. So I'll just use my home teleport back over to the mainland, and we will hit up. Or actually, I could probably take this back. It'd probably be just amount of speed. So let's say I did walk all the way back. I'm going to come up and over into Varrock here. Actually, no, we're going to go teleport to the Cooking's Guild, because it's a little bit closer. So we're going to come back and run all the way down here into the Barbarian Village, and of course that is where we're going to be getting that 10k. I'm going to be pulling out whatever food I have in the bank out of the bank. I should have I believe a shrimp and a piece of bread or something like that. And I'm not too worried about getting too much damage down in here at my 10 hit points, because I'm only going for the 10k. So we just got to get down to like the 2 levels down after this one here. Not going to be difficult, especially when there's so many people rushing through here at the very beginning of the game. Because there's going to be tons of people for like the first couple hours going through this area. So I'm not too worried about dying at all to that. Then we're going to come up here. Now that I have my 10k, I'm going to run all the way back to Varrock. Magical editing. I am back in Varrock here really quickly. I'm going to be running up and doing the mini quest, which I don't even think I've done yet. Daddy's home. Yeah, so this is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Is Daddy's home, which I believe is right up over here. Yes. We talked to Marlowe here. I believe we need 10 planks and a couple bolts of cloth for this. But we are going to have to make a trip to the sawmill. So I'm going to be chopping wood on my way up to the sawmill after I have that 10k. Do Daddy's home, right? Because this pays for the planks that you're about to get. So it's totally fine. Right, once you have your 10 planks and your 5 or 4 bolts of cloth, you're gonna get the bolts of cloth up there. You're gonna get the bolts of cloth. Oh my gosh, I'm out of run. Up here at the sawmill, quickly run up there real fast. We will trade the sawmill operator. We will get our bolts of cloth. I believe these things are 650 each. So we're gonna have the coin, or we're gonna have the money from the stronghold for that. Unless the guy, like I said, I haven't done Daddy's home yet. Maybe he gives you the bolts of cloth. I'm not 100% sure. But we're gonna go over, fix all this guy's stuff in his house over here, just south of the bank, I believe it is, just over here. I believe it's in here. We fix this guy's house or something like that. Yeah, this guy's house. We fix all his stuff here. We get that. Then we head back up to the sawmill. We sell those bolts of cloth because we don't need them anymore. That's going to get us, I believe, 1,000 construction experience right away, which is going to be... what is that? That's 5,000 because it's 5 times 5. And then I'm going to come all the way over to here and, of course, come down to the bottom of the museum. We always got to do this right away. I'm going to talk to this guy here, Orlando Smith, go through the museum stuff, grab my, believe it is 1K? Yes. I'm going to grab my 1K Hunter and my 1K Slayer EXP there. That's going to be times 5. That's going to get me straight to level 20. Okay, sorry, I am back. I just took a quick little look at Daddy's home just to make sure that I was correct. No, I was not correct. It's not 1,000 experience. It is 400 experience, so times 5, that's 2,000 experience. Oh, that's even actually better, but not better, because I was saying 1,000. I thought we were getting 5,000, so that would be like level 20. No, we're only going to be getting 2,000, but we do get 25 planks. We do get some steel bars from that, which is very, very useful, actually. Not only is that useful, that might actually change some stuff. I might actually be able to skip a bunch of mining, which is very nice. We get 10 oak planks, which is very good. 8 bolts of cloth. Those bolts of cloth, we're going to head back up to the sawmill hill. We're going to sell those bolts of cloth back. That's going to get us 250 gold each times 8. That should give us about 2K or so. While we're up here, we're actually going to start the Rag and Bone Man quest as well. We don't need to complete it. We're just going to start it just so once we start our Slayer grind, we're going to be able to get those bones into the Rag and Bone Man. And he, I believe, is way up over this way. Once we get that going, and this is all, guys, this is all going to be in the first hour. We're going to be rushing through this right now. So it's a little bit of a practice run for me right here. As you can see, I've already done a couple mistakes, but that is A-OK right there. So, old man right here. We're going to start the quest right here. Once we get into our Slayer a little bit later down in the day, we're going to get the bones eventually. Then we can give it to him, and he's going to give us a lot of experience for that, especially at that times 5 rate, which is going to be very nice. And by the time I finish it, it actually might even be times 8, because people are saying in the first 2 to 3 hours, you're going to already have your second region unlocked. Not only that, is once you've unlocked your second region, you get a second relic, which is very nice. And you're going to be getting a passive, I guess, buff, a passive buff of an extra 3 times the experience. So now we're at times 8 experience. That's a lot of experience we're going to be gathering very, very quickly. Once we've done that, I believe we're going to have the home tally, because we have another region already unlocked when we first start this, which is Karamja. I'm going to head over to Karamja. I believe it spawns in Brimhaven Beach or somewhere around there. So we're going to go teleport here to Brimhaven. Let's just say right around here is where you're going to be teleporting. I believe it's somewhere on this beach down here, because this is our only house portal right here. After we've done Daddy's home, we also get a house. We don't need to buy it or anything. He just gives it to you. If you've already bought one, then you get 1K for that. We're actually going to come up here to the charter ship with our money. Make sure you have your money here, guys. With our money, because we are going to be buying out, I believe we're going to be buying out all of the soda ash. Yes. So we're going to be grabbing all the soda ash we possibly can. I believe I want to get a full inventory of soda ash. So if I have coins on me, full inventory, I'm going to have, I believe, 26 spots, but I also need to have my lunar staff with me as well so I can get back to Lunar Isle. So we're going to be buying all of that we can right here, running all the way back to the Czar underneath Karamja Volcano, banking there, running back, and grabbing as much soda ash as we physically can. One of the reasons why we want to do that is so we can get those early crafting levels. Like I said, we're going to try and, in the first hour, get to birdhouses. We want to be able to make sure that we get up to like level 20, 25 crafting or so. Once we get all of that ash, we're actually going to come... Once we've gathered all the ash, we're going to need to go then to a general store, any general store, and buy out a bunch of buckets, because we're going to need a lot of buckets as well. And the reason why we're going to need lots of buckets is because we're going to come over to Xanaris and grab us a bunch of sand. Right over here, you can see right near these dairy cows, there's some trees and some mushrooms. We got this sand pit right here. We're going to be filling up this, all of our buckets with our sand. And the reason why we need that is because sand and soda ash over top here, as you can see just in the background there, you can see a furnace. We're then going to hit this furnace and get all of our glass going. And sorry, now I remember why I needed 26 spaces, is because we have to buy a glass blowing pipe. So we're going to get this furnace going, and we're going to be, I guess, blowing the glass into, I believe it's beer glasses first, and then they go into like lantern lenses and stuff like that. So we're going to really just make sure that every time we do blow some glass, let's double check it right here, crafting and glass. Candle lantern, sorry. So once we do a whole inventory of beer glass, though, we're going to be like level 15 or something like that. So we're just going to go straight to oil lamps. So as soon as we hit level 15, boom, straight into oil lamps. And then once we get through, I believe our one inventory will get us to 15 or 16, I believe. If you do have more than one inventory of glass, keep going, because you're just going to level up very, very, very quickly. And we're going to make sure that we keep one molten glass, because we do need to make a workbench level 2, so we can get those clockworks going. And I believe that's 2 oak planks. Yeah, 2 oak planks and a molten glass. That's going to be the workbench 2. Done. That is the first hour complete. Hopefully it all goes as smooth as that, in quotations there, because this really wasn't that smooth, but it's a good practice run, and now I know what I'm doing. Should be okay. Because we're going to be gathering up those planks, and if they take 30 seconds to spawn, it's going to take just a little bit longer there. If it is too busy there, I'm going to scrap that idea and go straight down and just chop a bunch of wood and get myself a couple wood cutting levels, and then just, of course, do it the longer way. So I'll have to swap the Stronghold of Security versus the collecting planks. And I'm okay with that. I just want to try it and get it done a little bit quicker this way. Once we get that workbench 2 done, we're going to jump straight over and do a bunch of mining. So we're going to have to go all the way back over to Lumbridge, mine copper, mine tin. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be running to and from the bank, banking those. So it's going to take a little bit longer. Or if I'm still in Varrock, I'll be mining it at the west location here. The eastern location right here, right? You got this 9 copper and the 6 tin here. I'll be mining it here and banking it up here, because I believe I need 143 copper and tin. So I believe that's 5 or 5.5 trips or something like that. That's going to get me to level 30 mining and smithing. However, I do get those 5 steel bars right away from Daddy's home. So I can use those steel bars to make my clockworks that much quicker. So I might be able to just take away all of this mining here. I do want 8 steel bars, but if I can get 4 birdhouses down right away, then I can work on mining all of this for the second hour, and then, you know, get all those seeds going, run all the way down to Draenor here, grab those seeds, get those things going, get the bird nest going, because they take 50 minutes each. So by the time I'm done my second hour, I should theoretically already have a couple birdhouses done, which is going to be more hunter levels. So I'm going to be just gaining all of these levels very, very, very quickly. So the first hour is basically rush the birdhouses, get those things up as quick as possible. Alright, sorry, the first and second hour, because the second hour here, I have a bunch of mining in here, and it's going to take me half hour to mine all of that ore. However, during that half hour, that's half the time of a birdhouse, right? Because I have those steel bars, because I don't need to mine all the way up to steel. I got mine and smith all the way up to 30 mining, then mine some iron, mine some coal, smelt the steel bars, get those 8 steel bars, make 8 clockworks, then buy thousands of seeds from down here at the farming shop, buy them, steal them, however I gotta get them, I gotta get them, then start my birdhouse runs. So, or start my second birdhouse run, because now I got those 5 bars. So yeah, just remember that. That's very nice to do it that way. My third hour in the game, this is probably where it's gonna start to get a little bit slower now and die down. I don't know if I'm gonna be going crazy hard past the third hour, just timing. I'm busy, my real life, I got jobs to work, I got clients to see, lots of stuff going on, dog to walk, everything like that. But hopefully I can get the 3 solid hours in. If I can push it a little bit more, it'd be absolutely great. But we're talking about the third hour now. For the third hour, I'm going to be starting off back here in Lumbridge. We're going to be pickpocketing men and women. Let's head back there right now. So for the third hour, I'm going to be coming back, use the home telly, because I believe there's no cooldown on the tellies, the teleports. There might be a cooldown on the home teleport, but I don't think there's a cooldown on the there is no cooldown on the region teleports. Although I don't know where the Misselin teleport takes you. I don't know if it takes you to Varrock or if it takes you to Lumbridge. But while we're here, we're going to be pickpocketing men. I'm going to be pickpocketing men up to level 5 thieving. So we're just going to continue on through here. You're going to hit this very, very, very quickly. Once we get level 5, we're going to run all the way back over to Varrock, because we're going to steal from the tea stalls. We just want to try and get as much experience as quickly as possible so we can unlock that next region. We're going to head over this way. We're going to come into Varrock right away. Then we're going to run all the way back to that east bank there, because that's where the tea stall is. And we're going to steal those tea stalls. And I'm not sure if I will bank the tea. I might, just for that extra food. And I'm not sure if it recharges run energy. We don't really need it anyways. No, it doesn't tell me anything. It does boost my attack though, so that's actually quite nice. Just to get that extra little boost in attack there, that will help out in the early game. Very nice, yes. So I'm going to be stealing tea until I reach level 22. Once I reach level 22, I'm going to run all the way back over to Draenor. I'm going to come into the world map here. I'll show you here. I'm going to run all the way down through Lumbridge, all the way over to Draenor here, or I'll come down this way, whichever way it is. Because right here, there is a wine trader. I'm going to do the exact same thing at the wine trader. I'm just going to sit there and steal wine instead of the tea. So actually, the good thing about this is the wine will drop my attack down when I drink it, but it heals 11. So it's already going to heal a lot of HP. And if I drink a cup of tea, that's going to heal me whatever the wine just dropped down. So it's actually very nice. And I'm going to steal wine until I hit level 30 thieving. Hopefully, I've now unlocked the next region, which my region is going to be the wilderness. I know a lot of people are like, whoa, why are you going to the wilderness? That's not a good region to go to. You can get PK'd there and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in the wilderness. You have the Fairfox Enclave here, very nice. We got rune crafting unlocked, which will be very, very good. I don't need to waste time with rune crafting. We have the general store here, which buys stuff at high elk value, so you're going to be getting big bang for your buck here. And we have the Revenant Caves. Now, I know that the Revenant Caves are garbage now. A lot of people don't like them. However, when I was testing it out, you still get a lot of bracelets of Ethereum, which is very, very good, because those things high elk for a lot of money. right? That's like, I think they're for 45k each. So once we get high elk available in there, and I did test it with like Scald, right? I tested it for an hour, and sure, I was using the best gear I could possibly use in there, and I won't have the best gear possibly there, but I was just killing goblins. They have 14 HP. They're very easy to kill at a very low level. I was getting like 5 or 6 of them an hour. That's a lot of money early game. So you can upgrade your gear, right? Like 5 or 6 of them, you're gonna have a dragon longsword in no time, a dragon dagger in no time, and stuff like that. It's gonna be great. But continuing on with that third, the third hour, once I get that wine all stolen up to level 30 thieving, I'm just gonna work on my skills until any skill possible. The lowest ones, wood cutting, fire making, stuff like that. All of these skills here, all of them just to get that second relic unlock and the second region, because they said that you're going to be getting it within the first 2 or 3 hours. So that's going to be very nice. Once I get that region unlocked, I'm also going to get that experience buff. Like I said, it's no longer ×5, it is now ×8. So I'm going to be getting a lot of experience. This is where I start my agility course. So once I'm in Draenor, that is... Alright. So once I'm in Draenor, this is exactly where I'm going to be going to train all of my agility, and I'm going straight to 35 here, if possible. We're going to teleport here to Draenor. Draenor, P, of course. We're going to come into Draenor here, and this is the area where I'm going to be doing all of my agility, right? Right here. Climb up this rough wall, do this whole agility course, and I'm going to be sitting here probably till like 20 to 35. I really want to hit that 35 if possible. It shouldn't be too hard. You know, the base experience here is 10k an hour. At ×8, that's 80k an hour. You know, you're going to blast through this probably within like 15-20 minutes or so. 80k an hour. I mean, I'm super high level, so I can't really check out the experience there. Once I have completed all of this, if I can, I'm going to use whatever money I have left over to buy runes. So I can do some fire strikes and some fire... Or so I can wind strikes, earth strikes, everything like that, until I can do fire strikes. And because I want to go with as much money as I physically can, I was thinking about doing imp capture. I don't think I'm going to be able to do imp capture because that is so RNG related, and imps fly everywhere. It's just not going to be good early game, but it gets a lot of experience. I'll be like level 23 mage instantly, and you know, I get my best in slot Ami for my low level with the Amulet of Accuracy. It would be nice to complete, but it's no means on the top of the list. If I do get the beads, I do get the beads. So once I get my every last cent, every last penny Gielinor point that I have here on runes, I'm going to be going over to the Enchanted Valley. We come into the house here, and I'll show you what that looks like. Just make sure you bring your axe with you because you're going to need a hatchet here. Your bronze one will work just fine. Actually go into Xanaris, and I'll quickly grab that. Video is going on a little longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys are getting a little bit of entertainment out of here with all of my mess ups. We are going to be grabbing our axe right here, and then we are going to come over and hit this ring and configure, and we're going to go to the Enchanted Valley, and I can't remember this. BKQ, okay. I was going to say BKR, but BKQ into the Enchanted Valley. We're gonna walk through this waterfall like it's nothing. Come over here, hit this tree. That's gonna spawn us a spirit. And I'm gonna kill the spirit. Now this thing is gonna be a very low level because we are gonna be a very low level. And that's one of the things where it's a trade-off where if I get a lot of mage levels right away, this is gonna be a higher level, which means it's gonna have more hit points, which means it's gonna take longer to kill. So I wanna try and keep this, or keep the first couple the lowest levels possible and just kill these. I'm going to waste all of my fire strikes or all of my mage, whichever type of level I'm at, on the tree spirits here, because they drop rune axes, they drop mithril axes, I believe they drop adamant axes as well. They drop a lot of nature runes and seeds and stuff like that. I'm going to be taking all of these items and of course running all the way back up to the fairy ring here, banking it in Xanaris, then coming back and repeating. I'm going to do that until I'm out of runes. Once I am out of runes, I'm going to sell all that stuff to the store. If I've already unlocked the wilderness, which I hope I have, I will sell it to the store there for a high elk price and get a lot more. Buy more runes, come back here, make sure I keep a rune axe or come back and grab a rune axe because I'm going to want to have one. I forgot to grab my pickaxe, but on my way back, I'm going to come over here and then mine these rocks so then I can get the rock golem to spawn. And we'll block him again, same thing around these plants. Just like that, just think of Rocky as a rock golem. Rocky, ironic? The irony in that is kind of funny. I'm going to be killing those rock golems. Not only do I want to kill the rock golems for a pickaxe, I really want to try and get that diamond. You can get a diamond from these guys uncut. They are rare though. I don't know what the drop rate is. The drop rate might be 1 in 128. I'm not 100% sure. No one farms rock golems for diamonds. They always go for the tree spirit, kill the tree spirit, get the rune axe, get lots of nature runes. That's how all the Iron Men do it. They don't come here for anything. Once I get that rune pickaxe, and hopefully I do get that diamond out of the way. And the reason why I want that diamond is so I can get into the Xanaris weapons shop. You need a diamond to have access to that. Once you have access to that, you can buy a dragon longsword, and then from there, with that dragon longsword, I can't use it yet, but I'll have it. And I need to get money from the revs to buy that dragon longsword. So there's a lot of stuff that kind of synergies, intertwining in between everything, going through everything. Once I get that rune pickaxe and the rune hatchet, and of course hopefully I get that diamond. I'm not going to sit there forever and try and get that diamond, but I will put a good effort in to get it if possible. I'm going to start my quests. So I'm going to do my Ghost Ahoy right away back at Lumbridge. Very easy quest to do. It's going to grant me a lot of experience. It's going to get me how much is it going to get me? Restless Ghost is going to get me 9,000 prayer experience. That's a lot of prayer experience. That's going to take me straight from 1 to level 26 prayer. And all you do is you come over here, you talk to this guy in here, you run over here, check a coffin, then you run to the wizard tower, all the way down here, kill a skeleton, come back, bring its head over here, complete it. It's very fast quest for 9,000 prayer experience. It's gonna be great. That third hour right there might take a little bit longer than 1 hour. I'm projecting, if I'm lucky, it'll take an hour. If I'm unlucky, it's gonna take like an hour and 20, hour 30 minutes or so. That it all depends about that diamond. If I want that diamond, depends on if I get that rune pickaxe and stuff like that. I can always come back later and get those items because I don't really need them. They're just more of like a quality of life item. Onto my hour 4 and 5 and plus and going down here. So hour 4 is I start Slayer. I go over to Edgeville, I go to Vanica, I start getting my Slayer tasks, and I start banging those out right away and as quick as I can. Because I want to get my levels up for, of course, killing those Revenants. So I want to get 30 attack strength. I'm going to be very close to 30 prayer already. I'm going to do Vampire Slayer. That's going to get me 38,000 experience in attack. So I'm going to get a crazy amount of attack experience right there. If I complete my Bone and Ragman, that's going to give me 4,000 prayer experience. I should be level 30 by then. Hopefully, I got lots of money. I can afford myself a rune sword in the Champions Guild. We look at the map here, Champions Guild right in here. Top floor. One of them, I can't remember her. I think it might be Valentine or Valine or something like that. Vaseline, whatever her name is. She'll sell you a rune sword for 21,000 or 20,800 coin. You pick that up, then we go straight over to the revs and we start killing as many revs as we physically can. The bonus of Trailblazer League in the wild is any PvP death here is considered a PVM death, so you no longer lose your stuff. Yes, it's going to be kind of terrible because people will kill you, but they're not going to be able to steal your loot, so it's going to get boring for those PKers very quickly. However, when you're in a multi-area, because we are all Iron Men, as soon as they attack another monster or they attack your monster or the boss attacks them or something, you can no longer get loot from that boss. That boss is now sort of ragged out and negated. It's just a waste of time and a waste of supplies. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people out there that will be griefing, which isn't going to be the best or fun, but it's not going to last very long because they're not getting anything out of it. They're wasting their time as well. So it's kind of a love-hate relationship here with the wild. I feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of a benefit out of it, especially with Slayer and the Laryn's keys, because with the Laryn's keys, that's where I'm planning on getting a lot of my materials, all of my coal, all of my ores, all of my fish, everything like that that I need to cook. I plan on getting that from the Laryn's keys, whether it's the low chest down here or the big chest up here. Sorry, the small chest or the big chest up here. With those Laryn's keys, you're going to be getting a lot of material. And that's going to be pretty much my first day or two, depending on how much time. I feel like it's going to take me... I will be in the wilderness by day 1. Day 2, I should be geared up and absolutely killing the revs here. I don't know if I'll be killing the imps. I mean, I killed them for 2 hours, skulled, and I got nothing from them. Absolutely nothing. The goblin, I did get quite a few rune ore drops, and I got quite a few bracelets of Ethereum from these guys. So I don't think we'll be able to kill the hobgoblins or the orcs just yet. I didn't kill any of the pyrofiends just because they were up here and they were pretty busy up there, especially with all the PKers. They like to stay up here, but don't like to come down here. Probably because we can quick tele down here, can't teleport up here. That is pretty much it for my first day, day 1, day 2 plans. Day 1 probably. Day 1, I'm going to have most of this done, like I said. Birdhouses right away, within the first hour. I'll have a couple birdhouses up. With the second hour is just maintaining those birdhouses, getting up more skills. And then the third hour is getting up even more skills, starting to look at quests and getting everything unlocked, then starting to work on combat on that very end of the third hour. Fourth and fifth hour is just combat and quests. Once I get my 55 magic, it is straight into the wilderness, high elk everything I possibly can, get as much money as I possibly can so I can fight those revs confidently and quickly. Guys, this has been quite a long episode. I apologize for that. I do hope you guys have learned something or found something new, like that plank spawn. Maybe you guys are going to be using it. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. I do plan on making a couple videos here, probably 1 or 2 a week on a Trailblazer League. So we're going to get like a day 1, a day 2 update right away. Oh, nice. I will take this. And then once it starts to get past all the hype and slow down a little bit, I will drop it down probably to like 1 a week or something like that. Just most of the updates of like, oh, hey, check out these drops or some major skill upgrades and whatnot. I really want to check out what new relics are coming. I do know that we have access to the tier 5 relic 3, which is that equilibrium one. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I want to pick it just yet. I know a lot of people are like, I've locked in, this is the one I am doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be like that. I want to see what the other ones are. So enough rambling, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. I will check you out in the next episode. Bye.